Hey guys, well I've been in Ireland now for just over a week, but it feels like a month. I've seen a lot of culture and heritage in my time here. Check it out. So when I arrived in Ireland, I stayed with my sister Trish in a village north of Dublin called Howth, and she took me to see some of the great historic sites of Ireland, including neolithic burial grounds and castles and so on. We're exploring a little bit of Ireland today. We're heading down south to...
We're going to Wicklow.
Wicklow.
And we're going to visit the medieval pencil tower and monastic site at Glendalough, and then we're going to go down to the lake in Glendalough and have a walk around and walk up the waterfall, and then hopefully, if we've still got time, we're going to go to the Powerscourt country estate. It was an old cedar tree that was dead, and so they sculpted it with a chainsaw. Yay! Don't you love modern technology?
It just amazes me how much this could be New Zealand. Like if I didn't know, if I woke up one morning and was driving here, you'd think, oh okay, this is somewhere in Taranaki, you know.
Yeah. And the pencil towers have the door halfway up, so they used to have a step ladder that they could, a rope ladder that they could unroll.
Okay.
To let them down, but then when they were being attacked, they could have it,
pull it up,
and then they were protected.
Bloody tourists, that's the problem with this place. They're everywhere. You try and line up a perfect shot, and then what happens? She gets in the way. So that was Glendalough.
That was Glendalough.
And now we're headed to...
We're headed to Glendalough, to the actual lake. The loch.
The loch. The Glendalough loch.
Yeah.
So I'm all touristed up and ready to explore Glendalough, the waterfall and the lake. So that'll be cool.
St. Kevin was the monk that settled here, and there's a little house of his which I have never managed to find yet. But there's a beautiful waterfall up here which we're going to go to. Not magnificently huge or anything like that, but just really pretty.
So that was nice, and I'm apparently a sun god. Actually, I should be a sun lord, shouldn't I?
You're the sun lord, yeah.
Because everywhere I go I bring sun, and I haven't seen a single day of rain in England or Ireland, which they claim is unusual, but I just think it's lies. It's an urban myth about the weather.
Of course it is, yeah.
So
That's why it's so lovely and green here.
See, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go and paint it at night time.
So where are we headed next?
We are going to Enniskerry, so we go up the R755 and we cross over the River Dargle and go into Enniskerry, which is where Powerscourt.
Okay.
Is Dargle a funny word?
It is.
Is it rude?
No, it's not rude. It sounds like something you do when you finish brushing your teeth.
Gargle, dargle.
But this is called a map, everyone. It's a map book. It's like Google Maps if someone had printed it out.
Oh, you're so funny.
We're at Powerscourt just getting some lunch and doing a bit of exploring.
I only remember the recent, which is the poor Slazenger family of tennis racket and sports gear fame. Had just finished restoring it in the, I think, the early 1970s. Had a party, everybody to celebrate the finishing off the beautiful restoration. All went to bed, and at about 3 o'clock in the morning a fire started and the whole house was completely gutted. And the Slazengers just couldn't bear it and have never lived here since. And I remember coming here years ago, and there were full-grown trees growing up the middle of it. And now it has been taken over and is a beautiful wedding venue, and the gardens, which were always beautiful, have always been kept.
so this one time, band camp. No, it wasn't band camp. But I was, speaking of getting into the wrong car, I parked outside a dairy, which is like a, a little corner shop
Yes.
in New Zealand. Went in, came back out, and I thought, that's odd, I didn't leave the music on.
Okay.
Hopped in the car,
Yeah.
key wasn't working for some reason.
Funny
And then there was a
that.
lady standing in front of the car staring at me angrily. And I'd got in the wrong car. And it wasn't even very close to how my car looked. I think it was roughly like it was a station wagon and this was a station wagon. But I just...
No points for observation.
No, I just hopped into it and tried to start it and so there was a lot of apologising. This is a different day, you see we're wearing different clothes and we are headed to...
We are headed to Newgrange, which is a Neolithic burial tomb. It is older than the pyramids in Egypt.
It's so like New Zealand, this country. I mean, you can just see by the landscape and the cows and the trees. Okay, so we're on the way to buses. 2 buses to 2 monuments.
We're going to Knowth.
Knowth. And then the second one is
Newgrange.
Newgrange. So
We are crossing Boyne.
this is the Boyne, not Boyne with a G, but Boyne.
B-O-Y-N-E.
B-O-Y-N-E. This is the famous river that caused all of the trouble in Northern Ireland.
Folks, can we get your safety belts on, please? That'd be okay.
Well, you're all very welcome to Knowth. My name is Rodney. I'm going to be your guide here this morning. In the recesses here at the back, you will find the stone basins. And it's into these basins that the remains of the dead were placed. Everyone's remains were put into the same basin.
So we're off to
Newgrange.
Newgrange for the big monolithic, neolithic. Well, it's probably monolithic as well, isn't it? Is there a dead guy in there?
No, there's just
Yeah.
the bowls where they used to put the ashes.
Could you lie in one?
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Not big enough for the ashes, not for everybody.
Okay then. Another day, another Euro, as we say. So where are we off to today?
Going to Howth Castle, and then we're going to go to a dolmen, which is known as Aideen's grave, and whoops, we will find out more about that later on.
Oh, look at that, eh? She's becoming a professional presenter. If you get more likes than me, there's going to be trouble. So this is the tomb of...
It's known locally as Aideen's grave,
Right.
and we will find out about it from the book.
And it's a
about
dolmen, is it?
It's known as a dolmen, and it should be, it's collapsed a bit, but it should literally be 2 uprights and then the huge big slab on the top.
Trish also took me to see Malahide Castle, which is a castle built around 1100. It's been pretty much continuously occupied since then. Check it out.
maybe. Not all of us, but at this level, yes, it was. And the gents and the ladies would be slightly separate. So yeah, look at this. Lads, here you are, and you've got your deck of cards. Whoa!
I'm now staying at an Airbnb in a suburb of Dublin called Powerscourt. I took a day and went out into Dublin to check the place out, check out Temple Bar, check out the life in the streets, day-to-day life in Dublin. Hey guys, I'm off to Dublin City today to check it out. The weather's nice for a change. It was pouring with rain yesterday. So I'm going to go to places like Temple Bar, going to go and see a movie, going to get a shave, going to check out maybe Trinity College. So yeah, cool, check it out. So all in all, I've loved Ireland. It's a very beautiful place. It looks a lot like New Zealand. The people here are very friendly. Next week I'll be in France. I'll be in Annecy. I'll try and post videos more often, and hopefully they won't be as long as this one and you won't have to wait so long. I'm still trying to get 100 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And thanks for watching.